Good evening. We are here in Stormhold, on our way to find the second to last piece of the Staff of Chaos. I am Caius, Tamriel's finest spell sword, courier, soon to be defeat and vanquisher of Jagarth Harn, and the Eternal Champion. Now we don't know what we're looking for yet. We need to find where the piece of the Staff of Chaos is. So let's start by asking the people of Black Marsh. Who are you?
Good day, Dark Elf. My name is Germanicles Calamus, the city-state historian. I have been hired to write the story of Queen Aphinia's family.
Well, if you are a historian, where is Murkwood?
Fenris of the Market told my brother that his son overheard two men talking about something about a map to Murkwood being in a collapsed portion of the Conclave of Baal. Maybe you should ask there.
I don't remember if we specifically went to the right city, but great news. Have you heard any general rumors?
You're probably asking the wrong person. I haven't heard anything interesting.
Then may I ask where the Conclave of Baal is?
Just give me a moment and I'll show it right on your map, how close you are.
Let me take a look and see if I have anything else that I'm looking for. The only other thing I might do is repair some of my gear, but let's find out what the Conclave of Baal wants. The Conclave of Mercy. Heretics.
The musty smell of autumn in the outside air becomes mixed with the spicy odor of incense as you enter the Conclave of Baal sanctuary. Aye, my child, I knew the way to find the location of Murkwood in the dark forest that ever moves, for I am Ildilon Lancaster, leader of the Conclave of Baal. Though it is a dire place, it is said that many items were lost within its swamps and bogs. Alas, I fear its secrets will rest forever now. You see, a few nights ago, one of our initiates, thinking to impress his masters, triggered a spell of massive destructive potential. Though the senior brothers tried to dissipate it, they were not able. The best they could do was to channel its power to the very earth itself. Needless to say, the backlash was terrible, collapsing much of the vaults of Gemin, the site this unfortunate apprentice had chosen to cast his spell. The stone tablet that held the key to the location of Murkwood fell with much of the vault deep below the earth. I dare say it is lost forever, unless, if you would be willing to venture into the collapsed vault and try to recover the tablet. I would be happy to decipher the location of Murkwood and inscribe it onto your map. You would have to return the tablet to me first, however. Will you agree?
I don't have much of a choice, as ever.
You are doing a great service to the Conclave of Baal. I will not forget it. Be careful, however, for we have heard strange noises issuing forth from the dark caverns below. When you have retrieved the tablet, return to this place. I will await you.
As always, we wind up doing a mission which is directly related to getting the Staff of Chaos. I might take a quick trip to the capital and see if we have anything else available to do. This is remarkably close. Although, could you please tell me where the palace is?
I would check to the northeast if I were you.
Thank you. And how about the nearest equipment store?
It's easy, south of here.
What about any rumors?
Nothing much is going on as far as I know.
Yeah, well, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. I believe this is the Mages Guild, so I'll get this on my map. Looks like I get my choice. The essential equipment store. Or the basic sundries. Well, it sounds like I have to go here.
You enter the essential equipment store. Golden glints from the fall sun reflect off the many items of interest scattered about.
Let's find out what needs to be repaired first. All right, Pauldron. I also apparently forgot to sell the steel longsword, so let's... I will repair my katana. No, I will repair my broadsword first, and then when we return, we'll repair the katana. Robbery. Well, we'll live with that. And that covers the costs of my repair. In these cases, it's easier to just buy a new piece of armor rather than repair it. as we have a few days to waste, I'm gonna see if we can find something to do at the palace, which I believe they said was northeast. Maybe I should double check. Hello, sir. The palace. Very well, thank you very much for your help. As I had mentioned before, one of the drawbacks is that I may be motivated by profit, but I already have quite a bit, and so it's not always the best use of my time to just simply go and do more odd errands. If I had earned less, or I had opportunities to spend more, I might be more willing to do some of these side quests like I did at the beginning. But now I'm just trying to get the items so that I can face the Imperial Battle Mage Jagar Tharn. My sword on the 26th of Hearthfire.
It is the busiest season of the year in Stormhold, and the palace's audience chamber is filled with area farmers discussing their harvests with Queen Afinia. Many linger in the room after their business is through, procrastinating the return to the burning fieldwork. They seem to be talking mostly about Stormhold being suddenly at peace with its nearest neighbor, Hellstrom, and how this will change the trade throughout the province.
Hello, madam.
I welcome you to my city-state. Your arrival is fortuitous, for I have a favor to ask. If you would rescue someone for me, I would be happy to reward you in gold. Would you be interested in hearing more?
I like gold.
A terrible fate has befallen Heclia Magnus, my eldest daughter. I think she has been taken by the Thieves Guild and secreted in a dungeon to the west. The crypt's name is the Narandros Catacomb. If you would agree to save my eldest daughter, I would reward you with 5,832 gold pieces. Be careful, however. I am sure that the Thieves Guild will try to stop you. You must have Heclia Magnus back before Morndus 21st of Frostfall, or my people will notice her absence. I cannot allow that. Hurry and good luck. Will you agree?
I will indeed.
You're a brave dark elf indeed, Caius. I have inscribed the exact location of the dungeon on your map of Tamriel. Use that to guide you. Good luck and good speed, Caius.
Perhaps I should have taken longer to repair my weapon. Yes, it'll probably take me 5 days just to get there. 6 days.
Narandros Catacomb in the Black Marsh province. The date is Morndus 21st of Hearthfire and the Third Era 391. Based on the current weather, it will take 6 days to travel here. The total distance is 380 kilometers. You should arrive by Sundus 27th of Hearthfire, Third Era 391. You sense the ghoul is nearby.
What ghoul? quite sure why I decided to go here because it's probably, yeah. I think the virtue of this map is that it's quite small, but there seem to be a lot of dead ends. I'll skip the jump for now. If I have to, I'll return. I was promised a ghoul, but I'm happy there's no sign of one. I'm not quite sure what to make of the lack of hostages, though. My lady.
By the blades of fate, a rescuer from Queen Afinia. Hurry, I must be home by Stormhold by Mornda's 21st of Frostval.
Or what, you turn into a pumpkin? In fairness, this is actually this is a pretty good return on investment. I only had to fight one thing and get a massive return. Sorry, I needed to get my notepad. Ah, bound to happen at least once. Oh God, what is that? Remember what I said about that being too easy? I wonder if that's because I fell into the hole.
You arrive in the city-state of Stormhold in Blackmarsh Province. The date is Fredas, 4th of Frostfall in the year Third Era 391. It took 6 days to reach your goal. Stormhold lies on the northern tip of the province of Blackmarsh. Here the people seem friendly, but a strain shows in their eyes. Perhaps it is because of their proximity to the Dark Elven lands.
I have a feeling we may be attacked over the night. I'll try and find an inn close to the palace. Normally when you have an escort, they'll attack you in an inn. I might as well heal. Obviously I'll be resting in the evening. But it's faster to recover mana than it is to recover health. So it's not that big of a loss if I use the mana. We may be able to just go directly to the palace as it is. May I ask you where the nearest inn is?
West of here last time I checked.
Thank you for your help. What in oblivion?
The warm smells of tobacco smoke and simple foods draw you into the Laughing Helm from the cold autumn night.
Hello. First of all, what rumors have you heard?
Have you heard about the After Dark Society? Those non-human heathen, they meet every night in front of the Order of the Golden Tomb.
I would like an inexpensive Emperor's Suite, please.
$55 for the Emperor's Suite. Unbelievable. You're lucky this isn't tourist season, deal?
Yes.
The rumors of the Thieves Guild interest in your job are apparently true. The assassin before you obviously is not under orders to take prisoners.
Please send more.
Recognizing consorts of the Thieves Guild is a lesson taught by most young children of Tamriel. The assassin before you belongs to that order.
This is gonna be a long night, isn't it?
The rumors of the Thieves Guild interest in your job are apparently true. The orc before you obviously is not under orders to take prisoners. Members of the Thieves Guild wear no club colors, for theirs is a secret society. Only a true idiot would doubt the masters of this thief, anyhow.
Ah, yes, the famous melee bowman of the Thieves Guild. At least they covered the cost of the room.
It is unusually warm for an autumn in Stormhold, but the audience chamber of Queen Affinia reflects little of the sunshine outside. My heart is full of gratitude to you. I feared I would never see my eldest daughter again. In addition to your reward of 5,832 gold, I have ordered my scribes to write you into the tomes of Stormhold, so you will never be forgotten. Bless you, good Dark Elf.
One moment while I note that down. I'll get my sword and then we'll move on to the next mission. We'll take a quick peek to see if they have any upgrades.
You enter Pleiades' general weaponry store from the sunny autumn day. Cases of weaponry are featured next to some of the more peaceful supplies and gear.
onto the Mages Guild. We'll see. Interesting. So even though I don't know what the item is, I can still sell it. $6,500 for this belt, I don't know. This may save me a lot of trouble in terms of identifying things. Wrong door. I suppose while I'm at it, I'll accept that. Hopefully it'll take me that long to get the proper item as well. While we're here, we'll see if there's any other items that we can buy. Doubtful, but you never know.
You enter the essential equipment store from the sunny autumn day. Cases of weaponry are featured next to some of the more peaceful supplies and gear.
As much as I would like to be in character with an elven katana, the ebony and adamantium, the weapons are clearly much better. An elven-wielded broadsword is far more dangerous than an elven-made.
You enter the basic sundries. Golden glints from the fall sun reflect off of the many items of interest scattered about.
Nothing too exciting. Alright, we will fulfill our quest then. To the vaults of Gemin.
Vaults of Gemin in Blackmarsh Province. The date is Lordis 5th of Frostfall in the 3rd Era 391. Based on the current weather, it will take 1 day to travel here. The total distance is 80 kilometers, and we should arrive by Sundis, the 6th of Frostfall in the 3rd Era 391.
So I have a small tension in terms of my priorities now because I want to get this done with fairly quickly, but I do have 10 days without my main weapon. Gadzooks. That was quite the welcome. Wait, we are on stream 12, not 11. That's a shame. The reason I do this is for recording, so if anything goes wrong with the recording, I can always go back to the beginning. Unfortunately, if I lose this half hour, there'll be no way of recovering it. And I suppose you will find out in a day or two whether or not this is what happened. There's a lot going on in here. This should be good for my experience gain, though. Although I will admit, if I encounter another vampire, I'd probably be unhappy with that. All these zombies are really well off. I'm not really sure what to make about those signs still. Maybe after I'm done this playthrough, I'll take a look at the guides to see if they say anything. I also wonder if there's some parameter which is set to generate the monsters, because this one seems very aggressive. Oh no. Not again. At this point, I may just have to do a precautionary resist fire. assuming this level is as short as I think it is. Just taking a look at the overall shape. Well, we don't know how far that goes, actually. But in general, I think it might be a little bit more interesting if the levels were smaller and had lots of encounters like this, rather than ones that were sort of this extended wandering. Something's hitting me. The stealth golem, of course. Relatively easy, it said. I think I'll just keep going down this way while I'm at it. I think now might be a good time to do a rest as well. Just tuck into the... Oh, never mind. You're kidding me. Oh no. That's not a surprise. A troll? No. Two troll. I'm getting out of here. A third? No. I'm getting out of this place. Alright, we'll go north. I think it's less likely that the next level is here, but some mana. Yeah, I'll be needing to rest again in a little while, but what is casting that? Oh, no, I'm definitely gonna need to rest. Well, this place is definitely letting me know it's near the end of the game. No, not another troll. I'm just getting out of here, even if I don't have that much mana. We'll find the next room. What was that? I cast light again. You know what? It's not even worth it at this point. I'm just gonna rest. Please don't be a troll. Something hit me. I'm gonna take a quick minute just in the room across here. I think we've already been here, but I need to double check the wall. I just need to make sure that I see the boundaries on the map. You know what? I'm gonna deal with you in my own time. I'm tempted to rest again, but I have no idea if I'll just wind up chased by trolls again, so we'll make do with what we have. Also, this place is not as small as I thought it was. Well, that's unfortunate. I should have an item for that. Alright, this is gonna be a problem. I was gonna use the item, but it was too slow. I think we also lost quite a bit of progress there. So in this case, I will go to where that stone golem was before. There's almost something certainly coming out from that door behind me, but maybe we can outrun it. Alright, I definitely need to find a place to rest now, otherwise this is gonna get bad. No way. I almost saved there. So I don't know if that deliberately prevents me from being attacked, or if that's lucky, but I'm gonna try that again. To see if I can get a proper rest, seeing as that was something we learned at the very beginning of the game. I also want to try shield at some point to see what it does. You're kidding me. I did hit the heal hotkey. Not fast enough, it would seem, though. Alright, now I'm curious. Okay, so apparently this just stops me from taking damage. Nope, no it does not. Maybe physical damage though. Well, that or it's just a sorry, it's got a limit as to how much it absorbs. I was gonna say if that's an equivalent of resist physical damage, I would be using that all the time. There's the next level. As much as I would love to continue investigating this place, I think we should find the tablet and get out of here. Not quite what I was trying to do. That just doesn't let me go up over and over, it seems. Very well. We all know that I hate swimming, and so I will. I will try to avoid an extended sequence in the water. Alright, I'm going to assume that this is just an island. Oh, well, sort of, but... Now, let's see if I can avoid going into the water. Better jumper than I thought. I hope the rest of the session isn't like this. Seem to have some particularly bad luck tonight. That's another one. is always welcome, but I would appreciate the tablet even more. I know to be wary when I hear those wings flap. No, not this guy again. Alright, let's see if we can run. Good grief. That had better been the last of them in the world. Alright, I'm gonna try resting for a little bit just so I can get the mana up. Yeah. Let's see if I can get away with a sleep. I'm gonna guess not, though. Well, shows what I know. Seems like I just invited a troll, though. Not another one. There seem to be more and more of these things as I go by. Oh God. I think I would mind the trolls less if I had a better understanding of how to take them down, because fire does not seem to be a consistent solution. I'm slightly tempted to just go over the bridges and go to the place which is like the last destination, but that seems like a great recipe for missing the item. And in fairness, it doesn't really take that long to look through these rooms. It's a trap. Oh no. I'm not sure what to do about this. Fire the bloody spell. I'm not accepting that loss. It's bad enough that they generate an enemy exactly where I was before, but when they don't make the spell cast to defend myself, I cry foul. Yeah, that's not a surprise. How in the world is this even possible? This is beginning to cross over to from the point of silly to annoying. Skeleton I can deal with. I want to see what's on the other side, just because the inscription. I don't believe that book is what I need, but we'll see. these things. Well, there's still room above and to the west, it looks like. It's always very tempting to use pass wall in these cases, but I don't want to abuse the ring until I find a replacement. It's a very expensive spell mana-wise. Oh no. Cast light again. As long as it's not a troll, I'm happy. Okay, I lied. There are other things that will make me unhappy. Mind you, the XP is nice. Good news. I didn't think that was locked before. That was very nice of you. If I have to, I'll try and drop some of the other items, but it's a bag full of potions. The only drawback is they don't have really great resale value, but some of them may prove useful later on. If I ever wind up building a crypt, I am going to use skeletons as doormen. I don't think I've had to open one on my own. Well, that one I did, but hey, why weren't you at your post? Alright, if this winds up being another trap, I am going to be very upset. As much as it pains me, I will drop the Elven Longsword. Now, why would they ever make something easy? It doesn't have any magical abilities, so there's no real reason to keep it around. I don't think I'll make this. Probably could have gone without a heal true on that, but I'd rather not lose. The fact that potions take up inventory space is actually a good argument for having a character. I don't know, giving the character an identify spell. As I basically am not able to carry anything else out of this dungeon. Except the stone tablet, obviously. If I had to drop items for that, I would be pretty annoyed. Slightly precautionary, but also just to queue it up in the hot bar. So the worst possibility I'm accounting for is it's actually in one of the spots that I could have checked before. But we'll take a look here and we'll take a look here. This game sure knows what I like. Be a great time to cast shield, but it's a little late. always, we'll see what's here before we go to any other islands. This is also good information, just in terms of knowing where I can go. That is my least favorite sound in the world. Down. They're everywhere. The real game is avoiding disease from the rats. Right now, this is the sort of thing I am willing to drop items for. In this case, we'll drop one of the long swords. And this is because it's possible that this could be an ebony katana, and if it is, then it's an upgrade. It was not an ebony katana. I don't think that's right. That was a long sword I dropped. check this. There's never just one. Oh, for God's sake. I'll do my best to recover whatever mana I can. Well, there's a big surprise. A rogue with a claymore. I think one of the least desirable features of enemies like the troll is that it really makes you feel like it's just not worth doing. If you can't get experience and you know the thing's just gonna come back, it's a very unrewarding experience to go after them. So alternatively, I think the way of defeating it should be made more clear. Or you just get the experience for the attempt. All the problem is you can just farm those things at that point. So, case in point. 595-3380. Same number. So presumably I could achieve the same effect if I just ran my sword against the stones for a bit. Where's this fellow? 5965605. Admittedly, that's not a lot, but this is an early game enemy anyway. Well, at least I'm in better shape than I was the last time I tried to rest. No, that doesn't sound good. Oh, just a minotaur. Alright, I suppose the north makes the most sense, but we'll do a quick circuit around. I definitely get the impression that this is probably already an item that we've passed by somewhere. Ah, hell no. And a troll, of course. As long as it can't find the door, I'm happy. Okay, I will be upset if I have to go back to the golems. We're gonna try this bridge first, though. What? I still don't understand why these things do such strong damage. Sorry, just one moment, I need a drink. Again, the kite shield is potentially an upgrade for me, so I don't know who thought the infinite stream of trolls was a good idea, but I have a difference of opinion. These just magically transform, apparently. Oh wait, no, that was, yeah, that was from the troll. So looks like I'm heading back to those golems. Oh, I hate that sound now. Not even trying. The possibility of falling into the water and then having to climb up with those guys throwing things at me is my least favorite option.
Answer this and pass. I come out of the earth. I am sold in the market. He who buys me cuts off my tail, takes off my suit of silk, and weeps beside me when I am dead.
That wasn't that hard. The encounter, on the other hand. You know what? That's enough of that. Wait, this doesn't... Okay.
You have found the tablet Ildolan Lancaster sent you to recover. Once it is in his hands, he can direct you towards Murkwood.
I was about to lose my mind if the item wasn't there. So, our fastest escape. This one I'll be willing to, maybe not swim, but I'll levitate. Why would they ever make it easy? Resist fire's paying off. Stop that. Alright, so basically straight north. very tempting to cast resist fire at this point. I don't think I have the mana for it. I do. We should be on our way out then.
The city-state of Stormhold in the Black Marsh province. The date is Middas 9th of Frostfall in the 3rd era 391. Based on the current weather, it will take 1 day to travel here, distance of 80 kilometers, and we should arrive by the 10th of Frostfall in the 3rd era 391. You have arrived in the city-state of Stormhold in the Black Marsh province. The date is Freydis 11th of Frostfall in the year 3rd era 391. It took 1 day to reach your goal. Stormhold lies on the northern tip of the province of Black Marsh. Here the people seem friendly, but a strain shows in their eyes. Perhaps it is because of the proximity to the dark elven lands.
Alright. It's not bad. Why can't I just... Alright then. Fortunate we did not lose too much progress. Apparently this time we are spared the experience of the... Let's go back to the Laughing Helm. We're spared the experience of the Golem. I don't know why I went the opposite direction. Apparently I really just don't want to rest tonight.
The fiery autumn sun disappears as you enter the Laughing Helm. The sounds of laughter, clinking glasses, and banging cooking pans meet your ears.
Actually, what rumors have you heard?
Sure, I haven't heard anything you'd care about.
Alright then. I'm gonna have sleep for the entire day. I'm not likely to be able to get my sword back yet, but I can at least identify the items that I found and turn in the tablet. So we'll head to the Mages Guild first.
Behind you, the fall sun sheds warmth upon the land, holding back the icy fingers of winter just another day. Around you are arcane implements and mystical apparati. You feel a strange tingling on your skin.
I should probably find out what I want identified first. Blade helms, long swords, and a whole bunch of potions. Actually, I won't identify the plate helms because there's no reason for it. Another feature I'm not crazy about is I won't be able to see what what's available for sale because my inventory is full. So I will wind up keeping most of these. But there is one that I'll just drink. I'm curious what the 50 was. I wish I knew what purification did, because it seems to be very costly. first head to the Conclave of Baal, and then we will check on my repair. I always forget. Excuse me. To the left.
You enter the Conclave of Baal as a cool fall breeze follows you into the hallowed halls. You can hear chanting in the distance.
How many trolls are in Murkwood?
Vaults are no safe place for those not strong in arm and wit. Still, it seems that you have succeeded in quite an arduous task. Wait a moment, and I will complete our bargain. Idolin peers intently at the tablet, and then rummages through his robes for a feather pen. A helpful brother holds out an inkwell, and Idolin pens the location of Murkwood, somewhere in the province of Blackmarsh, onto your map.
Just bear with me 1 second. I do need a drink again. Should also take a look and see how my other items are doing, because I did wind up using. So the Cage Shield needs an update. Wow, that took a lot out of the broadsword.
You enter Tiberius's general weaponry store from the sunny autumn day. Cases of weaponry are featured next to some of the more peaceful supplies and gear.
I don't believe this is where my weapon is, but let's take a look and see if there's an upgrade. Well, we can sell the things anyway. It cost me 50 to identify. these weapons, it's not, but that dungeon was almost a loss. I don't really think I need that many cure poisons, but I'll work with it. Hopefully it'll keep me honest in terms of the amount of, Wait a minute. This was the right place. We'll go with the weaponry that we have and just hope it doesn't break. Ooh, that's gonna be a long trip. 13 days.
Murkwood. The mists of Murkwood and the black forest swirl about. Inside the dark forest can be heard faint cries of despair, souls who have lost their way within its cunning web. Though the smell of decay flows from every tree and stone, within this forest lies the seventh piece of the Staff of Chaos.
This is like Elden Grove. I like these levels. Although it is a little hard to find my way around. I don't know if the light will help me here. Not really.
The mists of Murkwood curl up around you, blinding you from danger and confusing your sense of direction.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting my, there we go. Whoa. Well, this is going to be interesting. Hang on. It's really interesting that I have a big wide open area, but as soon as I find walls, I want to go through them. Or like focus on them. I think it at least gives me the illusion that there's some kind of direction. Although maybe I should be looking for the outer edges because that's how I came in. Well, that's a disincentive. What said something, Trat?
From out of the mist comes the sound of drums.
Wait, is that what that sound's supposed to be all along? I just want to make sure I'm using the regular heal when I use the hotkey. Heal Drew still costs a lot of mana for me. My god, there are a lot of you. This is discouraging. It seems like the closer I was getting, there would be... Wow. It seems like more stone indicates I'm going in closer inside this thing.
From out of the mist comes the sound of drums.
Obviously, I can use Passwall if I really want, but I don't know what I would find. I could have used Passwall in any one of these.
The hairs on the back of your neck rise as figures materialize out of the mist.
It's a little late for that prompt. Nope, this looks promising.
To pass this portal, answer my riddle. I tie and hold, capture and bind. Yet both knights and knaves doth crave me. I faithfully enslave all within my grasp, whether or not they seek me. Yet those who have never felt my unmerciful hand are pitied by their fellow man.
I think...
Thou hast found the answer. Proceed into the heart of Murkwood.
I don't know if I'm just sharper tonight or if these riddles have been easier.
You can see what looks to be the piece of the staff directly ahead. From around you come strange screeching sounds, like iron being twisted and bent again and again.
I don't know. This seems way too easy. Again, I'm not sure if I'm just should be congratulating myself on my cleverness, or oh god, or if
Simple riddle for some, a trap of eternity for others. I run smoother than any rhyme. I love to fall but cannot climb. I tremble at each breath of air, and yet can the heaviest burdens bear.
I think water.
Truly thou art worthy of the prize. Proceed, mortal, and leave in peace.
Well, apparently that's the game apologizing for how hard the catacombs were.
The seventh piece attaches itself to the rest of the staff, infusing it with a fiery glow that only dims slightly in time.
this would have been unpleasant. This is actually really funny because as much as I've complained about the dungeons being too long, this one wound up shockingly simple. Oh, for God's sake. But I'm going to take the win and run. Of course, it might also be like Elden Grove. And there's a trap that keeps us from exiting. We also didn't find any of the mentioned treasure, but I think I can live with that. I hope it's easier to find my way out. Uh-oh. Alright, if I go out and around like this, I should be okay. Whoa. I think this is going to be painful. Okay, the other one is the slip. Not this one, though. I think I've mistaken a gap in my, oh, no, not these. We should be able to take care of the paralysis if it comes up. It's been a while since I've seen a Medusa. I hate that sound. I thought I had a cure paralysis, but I don't seem to. Obviously, I spoke too soon about this being easy. All the fun was just hidden for the journey back. How in the world did I get inside here? potion of true heal if it comes down to it. I think it's gonna come down to it. Yeah, I could go treasure hunting, but honestly, this is not a great state to be in, so we will take the piece of the staff and we'll run. There we go. If we find something on the way, great, but yeah, we found a troll. One of the reasons I'm reluctant to go treasure hunting is because I could potentially break my weapon.
City-state of Stormhold in the Black Marsh province. The date is Turdus 24th of Frostfall, the 3rd era 391. Based on the current weather, it will take 13 days to travel here, total distance of 700 kilometers, and you should arrive by Morndus, 7th of Sun's Dusk in the year 3rd era 391. You've arrived in the city-state of Stormhold in the Black Marsh province. The date is Turdus, 8th of Sun's Dusk in the 3rd era 391. It took 13 days to reach your goal. Stormhold lies in the northern tip of the province of Black Marsh. Here the people seem friendly, but the strain shows in their eyes. Perhaps it is because of their proximity to dark elven lands.
That was a mistake. I'll start by getting my weapon back. Well, actually, on the way I can go to the Mages Guild. Careful of is when I rest, I'll very likely be attacked by Jakarthar's men again. It's not even really worth it to identify the items.
You enter Pleiades General Weaponry Store. Golden glints from the fall sun reflect off the many items of interest scattered about.
So I think the ebony bronze sword and the kite shield will both be repaired in the next destination. Now we still have time in the day, so we'll find some work to do. Now I trust that the Argonians have nothing to be upset at the Dark Elves with. May I ask you where I could find some work?
Wish I could help you, friend. Work's hard to find in Stormhold.
I see. What about general rumors?
Ask someone with a better ear.
Alright, well, thank you for your time. Maybe we'll find a dungeon if we can't find work in the town. Madam, could I ask you about work?
Ask around. I'm sure someone's heard of some kind of work.
You would be surprised.
Sure, I haven't heard anything you'd care about.
I'm a little desperate, to be honest, so anything would help. Hello. Do you know where I can find work?
Haven't heard about any jobs in a while. Sorry.
Alright, fine. Let's make our way to the exit. Ah, yes, I probably should check the other, actually I should check that original weapons merchant and see if there's any items that are upgrades. Never mind. What do you know about work?
Looking for work? Well, that's just what we need. Another destitute dark elf. Well, they say a plague has been reported in some remote Somerset shore villages. My sources are dubious, so I could not vouch for the truth.
I don't get no respect here.
As you enter the essential equipment store, golden glints from the fall sun reflect off the many items of interest scattered about. Pleasant autumn weather has given the basic sundries an air of joviality. You browse through the cases and displays of various supplies.
I don't even know why I bother at this point. So we'll go to the northwest for the exit. And if we can find work on the way, so much the better. They all tell me to keep checking around, but nobody ever knows. Nope, you can't avoid me.
By the mother goddess, another homeless dark elf looking for work. Just what Stormhold needs.
I'm not even gonna ask ask you about rumors.
Sorry, I can't help you. I'll keep my eye out for you, however.
You're much nicer, thank you.
Not much is going on as far as I know.
I think this is the game telling me I shouldn't be here.
The townsmen have met in the Blue Huntsman to celebrate a good fall harvest. Their exuberance is infectious. Oh great, you say to yourself. I'll probably have that stupid drinking song stuck in my head all day.
No employment here. Another tavern with another drinking song.
You bet I've heard of something. Don't breathe a word about this, Dark Elf, but Queen Athena's looking for a tough character just like you at the palace. I heard about it from one of the guards. Don't know what it's all about, but I'll bet it'll be worth your while, if you know what I mean.
That is very helpful, thank you. That drinking song probably goes something along the lines of da 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 na 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 da 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 na na 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 da da da.
You walk into the Queen's audience chamber, noticing the many fine trappings and furniture that decorate the area. Outside, the golden fall sun lends its warmth, holding back winter's hand for a few moments more. Ahead of you waits Aphinia, Queen of Stormhold. It is well known that Stormhold is currently at peace with its neighbor Hellstrom.
Do you have need of me again, madam?
I hope you are looking for work, because I need to find someone who can do the job right. I am a generous queen, and you will be more than fairly paid if you would deliver something for me. Will you help me?
Absolutely, I will.
Would you deliver this banner to the Dark Brotherhood of the city-state of Seaspring? A representative of the Dark Brotherhood will be there to receive it and reward you with 10,215 gold for your trouble. Seaspring lies less than 31 days' journey southwest from here. You must get this vital information to the Dark Brotherhood's man at the Flying Pit before midday 9th of Evening Star, or it will be worthless. There are rumors that Lady Taramis will try to stop you. I will not put too much faith in that, for my enemies are many. Be alert at all times for anyone. You would be doing me a great service. Do you agree?
For 10,000 gold, I'll do anything.
I'm happy to make you my champion, Caius, but I will be happier still when this business is behind us. Thank you, young Dark Elf. Good luck.
And so, with that timeline, I am going to repair my items.
You enter the practical merchandise from the sunny autumn day. Cases of weaponry are featured next to some of the more peaceful supplies and gear.
Actually, just one moment. I want to calculate how long I'm going to take on this trip. 13 days. I'm glad I didn't do something like 60 days for repairs.
The pleasant autumn weather has given the practical merchandise an air of joviality. You browse through cases and displays of various supplies.
Now the challenge is that I am going to be going into a city where I may need to rest without, or sorry, I may be attacked without mana and without much health, but we'll deal with that as it comes up.
The town of Seaspring in the Black Marsh province. The date is Tertus 8th of Sun's Dusk in the 3rd year 391. Based on the current weather, it will take 13 days to travel here. Total distance of 740 kilometers, and you should arrive by Morndus 21st of Sun's Dusk, 3rd era 391. You've arrived in the town of Seaspring in Black Marsh province. The date is Tertus 22nd of Sun's Dusk in the 3rd era 391. It took 13 days to reach your goal. The sound of Seaspring greets you. The people are smiling in friendly welcome.
All right. So somehow we're going to have to find the flying pit. With any luck, we'll find a resident of some kind.
You amaze me with your tenacity.
Uh-oh.
The game, however, is at an end. As you may already know, the final piece of the staff is in Daggerhurst, in the province of Murkwood.
My home.
The information is useless, for none know the entrance to the volcano. And even if you survive the creatures I have sent against you now, you will not survive its depths. I bid you farewell. You have been a most worthy opponent.
What happened to Rhea? I really feel like you're not putting the effort into this, Jagar. It's not even clear if these are Jagar Tharn's men, or people in opposition to my mission, or what. But as I was saying, if we can find if we can find someone on the street to indicate where where our target is, that'll be the best. Otherwise we have to wander around for the next few hours trying to find an inn in a fairly large city. Well, that'll at least give me a place to rest if I get tired of looking around. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh, that's really bad. Eventually the paralysis will wear off and this guy is gonna get it in the throat. Any minute now. I really need to carry a potion or something. Next time, bring more than a staff. Did you ding up my armor? Sometimes I would consider doing a systematic way of going through all the buildings, but these cities tend to be so large. Walking around at random and hoping to find someone from the town is usually the better strategy. This seems like a terrible idea. If I'm gonna go in a maze, I'll go in it during the day. Normally there's some kind of a beggar around the area. This looks promising. Whoa. There's no end to these guys. I believe it's the flying pit I need to be at. So we'll see what we can find along the side here. Obviously I can try resting, but the drawback is that there will definitely be agents that try and come after me. The one bit of good news is I have figured out what the ends look like. Ah, here we are. May I ask you where the flying pit is?
That's easy, to the north of here.
Thank you for your help. Doesn't say how far north, but we'll do our best. I'm strong enough to take this on. I need to keep going north. At least until I find someone else. Huh. Is that the flying pit over there?
It's very near, Antigonus Cassius says, reaching for your map. Let me show you how close you are.
Yep, that's it right there. Thank you. There's more than one. The dancing bird. in the flying pit.
You enter the flying pit, rubbing the chill night air off your bones. The tavern is full of people bustling here and there. My client, the Council of the Dark Brotherhood, is very anxious to get their hands on that banner, and they will be pleased that you delivered it on time. Please accept these 10,215 gold pieces as a humble token of our esteem. Now I must be off. Goodbye.
Have you heard of any rumors? No way. Oh, I should have saved. This is gonna take forever to find again. I wonder if there's a way I can manipulate Obi, DOSBox. Nope, that didn't help at all. Oh well. 2 technical problems in one night. God, I really don't remember where it was. I'll try somewhere in the middle of the town, I think. If this were a live broadcast, I would be able to check the VOD. But if I end the recording before it's too soon, it corrupts the entire file and we would lose the whole broadcast. Alright, well this clearly won't do. Maybe it's here. That doesn't seem right. Either way, I am going to try going southeast. Well, normally I would, but I do want to find all the taverns I can. I think we'll just be told it's north again, but... to the south, okay. Southwest, thank you for your help. Whoa. You know what? Yikes. No resist fire, huh? Gak.
You were up.
This should not be this hard. We definitely went too far here, so we should be going north. Marvelous.
This cool autumn night, the flying pit seems especially inviting. You smell apples baking in the kitchen and look forward to your first draft of ale.
Before I do that, I'm gonna learn the lesson from last time. I don't care if you just saw somebody pass me 10,000 gold pieces. I'm broke. I will get a bitters though.
You finish the bitters, thankful for a safe haven.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
You're probably asking the wrong person. I haven't heard anything interesting.
Alright, please do not let assassins come into my room.
I would take no chances, for Tharn has no mercy and will attack the moment he perceives the staff reassembled. You must be swift. To the northeast lies the Fire Mountain, Dagather. Somewhere in its volcanic depths is the final piece of the Staff of Chaos. The entrance to that fabled mountain has disappeared with the dwarves that mined it. There may still be those who know of it, however. Find the entrance, enter the volcanic catacombs, and return with the final piece of the staff. We are so close. I wish you well.
Surprisingly restful evening.
You've arrived at the city-state of Stormhold in Blackmarsh Province. The date is Sundas, 6th of Evening Star, in the year 3rd Era 391. It took 13 days to reach your goal. Stormhold lies in the northern tip of the province of Blackmarsh. Here the people seem friendly, but the strain shows in their eyes. Perhaps it is because of their proximity to the dark elven lands.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Hopefully we can arrive before everything closes. Made it.
You let a spray of snow and wind into the practical merchandise as you enter. Still, with the exception of the puddle by the door, the chamber is neat and tidy. The walls and display cases are fully stocked with all varieties of weaponry and supplies.
I want my stuff. The last thing we'll try and do is find our way to the entrance of the mountain. Excuse me, sir. May I ask about the entrance to Dagoth Ur?
I heard that Dagoth Ur was actually somewhere in the wilderness of Morrowind. I don't want to mislead you, however. I'm not really sure.
Well, I guess we'll just do a big circuit around the mountain, huh? I could ask inside Morrowind, but
No one's heard of that in the past 500 years.
these folks have. probably run out of people to talk to at this hour before I find it, so maybe we should just go to Morrowind and hope for the best. Communities near the mountain, maybe. If this is a game of hot and cold, I'm getting very cold.
Have you tried asking at a temple? They seem to know everything.
Not the last guy at a temple I asked. Alright, well. Maybe we can go to Firewatch. Or Ebonheart. Now we'll go to Firewatch.
You have arrived in the city-state of Firewatch in Morrowind Province. The date is Lordas 12th of Morningstar, and the year is the Third Era 392. It took 36 days to reach your goal. Firewatch is the closest city-state to the Fire Cone, Dagoth-Ur. Legend has it that a great labyrinth resides under the Fire Mountain. Here in the city, however, the danger comes from other sources.
No ends with dirty in the title. It's good to be home.
You enter the Silver Serpent out of the frozen winter night, making your way closer to the fire. The prophet I see tells me that Hammerfell will be decimated by plague early next year.
Are you normally this fun in conversation? Oops, wrong room.
You won't find any better ale in Firewatch than here at the Silver Serpent. Good to know. I come here to drink, not to talk. Do you mind?
It's like 8 in the morning, dude. Pardon me. Where is Dagoth-Ur?
I don't know much about Dagoth-Ur, but something about it was mentioned by a traveler from Ebonheart. Maybe you should look there.
I think that was one of the places I was gonna try, actually. Oh well. Dirty I'm leaving.
City-state of Ebonheart in Morrowind Province. The date is Sundas 13th of Morningstar in the year 3rd Era 392. Based on the current weather, it will take 20 days to travel here. Total distance of 720 kilometers, and you should arrive by Turdus 3rd of Sun's Dawn in the 3rd Era 392. You've arrived in the city-state of Ebonheart in Morrowind Province. The date is Tertus, 3rd of Sun's Dawn, in the year 3rd Era 392. It took 20 days to reach your goal. You enter Ebonheart, also known as the Black City. To the north you can see the red-orange glow of Dagoth-Ur, the fire cone on the Black Isle. This city's ruler has a reputation of being extremely ruthless.
I should ask about rumors.
I wasn't here in Ebonheart last year for Heart's Day, but I should be here on midday 16th of Sun's Dawn this year for a great time, getting a good room at the Howling Crow's Nest for free.
Oh, good to know. What do you know about Dagoth-Ur?
It was rumored that dwarves built a secret opening to the Mount of Dagoth-Ur. Now any knowledge of that is lost unless the palace kept records. You may wish to go and inquire there.
And where is the palace?
South of here, last time I checked.
Does it tend to move? Of course, we've now heard that this ruler doesn't have the best of reputations, so we'll see what he wants from me, but... This is always good to have on the map.
Frozen to the core, you stumble into the audience chamber of King Kasich, only to feel a chill that pierces your soul. The room itself is physically warm and pleasing to the eye, but you sense an undercurrent of tension. My name is King Kasich, and I have heard that you seek Dagoth-Ur, the legendary home of the Dwarven people. Perhaps we can help one another. I have in my possession the Anvil of Mithas, greatest of the Dwarven blacksmiths. Only one object was strong enough not to shatter when used to shape metal upon the anvil, the Hammer of Garen. It is said that the ring of the hammer upon the anvil speaks to the user, telling him the entrance to the Mount of Dagoth-Ur. With the raw metals present within the mountain, my blacksmiths will be able to fashion the finest weapons and armor in the realm. Recover the hammer for me. It was supposedly lost in the dungeon known as the Black Gate. I will show you where this dungeon can be found. You will be rewarded for this deed with the location of the entrance to Dagoth-Ur. You can then journey there to explore it to your heart's content. Do you agree?
I never have a choice.
You do me a great service, Caius. One that I nor my people will easily forget. Come, here is the location of the Black Gate. King Kasich inscribes the location of the Black Gate, home of the Hammer of Garen, onto your map.
And so, tomorrow we will begin with a 5-day journey to the Black Gate. And we will finish our quest for the final piece of the Staff of Chaos. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and we will see you in 1 week's time.